What's up, everybody? Back at it again. So, do you guys remember that pesky vacuum leak I was telling you guys about on the driver's side from the turbo to the wastegate? And I explained that I wasn't going to be showing you all. Well, changed my mind. The reason for being is because I had a comment explaining that I should show people how I'm doing it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing and then go from there. Alright, so stay tuned. Now I'm going to give you all a heads up real quick. Do not do this at home unless you feel like you want to follow in my footsteps. I recommend not to because I'm about to rig the hell out of this pipe. Or, yeah, these vacuum lines. So, probably wondering what these little things are used for. I originally was using them for like these, make sure I wasn't cutting the crap out of myself at the end of the bolts, but I also use these as well to do some craziness. So you can leave the comments down below once I show you what I'm going to be using them for. But these are all the tools that I'm going to be also acquired to take everything off. Real simple. And you obviously see that I'm trying to use this light again so I can show you all better lighting in here because you can't see anything right now. What you can see is this little tube, excuse me, I just burped. Did not taste well. Yuck. Alright, so I am going to be reusing this tube here. It is just a piece that I need, and swapping everything out. So the tube that I have in here that you saw in last video, for those of you that watched the last video, if you haven't, and you're new to the channel, go to the last video. It explains what, well, I'll be explaining this anyways, because the way I had this tube, or this pipe, or this hose, whatever you want to call it as it is, because I had it running on the hot side, it melted on the exhaust manifold, so I'm changing this out. And then where this bung piece is, I'm going to be flipping this around to the front here, and those are why I have the tools in the back over there that I showed you earlier. Simple. And I'm going to be shortening everything up. But this hose here, I'm going to be using on this side to shorten up on this side. And this is the perfect hose for this side because I mean, it's a lot shorter piece. But this hose here that I have on the wastegate that runs to the turbo on this side is still in excellent condition, and it's a lot longer. I'm going to be using that on this side because it seems like this hose is too short for the driver's side, as obvious. Gotta love when things don't go your way, but you gotta do what you gotta do to maintain. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna turn this light on. I'm gonna try to stick it up here somewhere so we got some light somehow, and I guess I'll try to do a quick montage of what I'm doing real quick, and at the end, yeah, show you how it looks afterwards. so now that you guys see that little frayed spot right there? That's got a little hole in it. And that little spot right there, that's got a hole in it. So, I'm going to replace it with this hose here. And then use this hose here for the passenger side. And then you guys can see I've already changed out everything. Plugs on this side, it's good to go. And then you can still see the little black dot where the hose melted. So, but yeah. Okay, now before I forget, getting back to these little things. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I am going to splice the tip of this off. Now you all can see what I'm trying to do. Is I'm trying to create a better seal on the hose. So basically you can see where I cut everything out. Hopefully it'll focus. There you go. I cut everything out in the very tip, and I slid this in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the hose, and I'm going to try to slide the hose over that, and then I have better clamping and grip, and I won't have any more vacuum issues that way as well, just to be on the safe side. So this is something I've learned over the years. My grandfather, who's Ukrainian, taught me this. You know, if you ever have any vacuum issues, go out and get you a couple of these things and put them in a pipe. I know it's not the proper way to do it, but we're going to do it the old Ukrainian way. Alrighty. So, here we go. So now you guys can see I have this hose now sitting in there. And you can see that little red little strip. Hopefully I can focus in on it. You see that red little strip? That's that little clamp. I'll show you on the passenger side how it works. And now everything runs here, down this way, in between where the turbo bag, nowhere near anything that's going to be extremely hot. Comes back down and connects to the turbo. So, let me try to one-hand this again for yous. But it's on there nice and tight. It's not going anywhere now. Now for the passenger side, again kids, do not smoke. It is unhealthy. Shorten this side up. You can see I've got the hose over here. That runs directly down. And bloop, right there to the turbo. So it actually shortened up that pipe pretty good. And all I had to do was just cut that little piece off for this side. But let me show you and explain to you what I mean by the little hose here. Okay. Ta-da! See how I have it? And then what I do is just slide that up and over. Once I clamp everything in place where it needs to be, that'll look nice. And that'll sit nice. Wooden tight. But, I'm short of clamps, so I gotta run out to AutoZone. Alright guys, it is the following day because AutoZone last night closed, and I had to go run out and get the clamp that I need. So I got that, everything's put into place, everything sits nice and tight. Shortened up the hoses, both sides. They look really nice, good to go. Now, only thing left to do is to start Banshee. But right now, I've got the battery charging because the battery went dead on me. So as soon as I get that battery charged, we'll go ahead and we'll start this bad boy. You guys can hear what it sounds like, and then I will show you guys what is up next in the next video. Alright? Alright. Now, I think the battery is charged enough. Let's go ahead and give this bad boy a start real quick. falling over. There you have it. Don't worry about the smoke. That's the exhaust wrap that's burning off all that excess crap. So if you guys see the smoke, don't worry. It's not the engine. It's not the turbos. I don't have any oil leak. If you guys could smell the nasty burning of these exhaust wraps, you would understand that shit. Oops. That stuff stinks. Especially when it hasn't been on for so long. But, yeah, I ended up originally painting the exhaust manifolds, and that was a very bad idea. Almost caught the engine on fire. But, guys, you can see it. You've heard it. She starts. She runs. Everything is working. Now we just need to get on the computer with Scott Clark from Realtuners. And, yeah, we should be driving here shortly. But I also want to give you all a heads up on another project that we're going to be doing in the middle. I burped again. Damn it. I'm having acid reflux issues. In between videos, I also have another video that I'm going to be doing. So, in this box that I have here is going to be hopefully in the next video, if not the following video. But my daughter is going to be joining me on this, so you guys are going to be watching myself and my daughter. Got to wash the truck. But this right here is take it out of the box. Don't want to get too much into it. You guys can see this is a 4D carbon fiber wrap. Yes, I did say it. It's a 4D carbon fiber wrap. Carbon flipper. Flipper to carbon. But this is going on the roof of the truck. So got a lot of washing and scrubbing and all that other nonsense. And I've never done anything like this before other than putting the vinyl stickers on the side of the truck. Get this damaged in any way. It's kind of hard to find this piece, especially for the price that I paid for it. Alright everybody, so that's going to be it for this video here. Catch me next time on the next video when we're going to be doing either this vinyl wrap on the roof of the truck, or we're going to be working on getting this bad boy tuned and on the road. So stay tuned for that. If you are new to the channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell notifications for whenever I post. Yeah, good to go. Let's get this bad boy on the road. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you all have a great weekend coming up. Oh, and before I forget, never laugh at anyone's dream. Later.